All right, on the bench we have a President Washington, and this belongs to Dwight down in the Lone Star State, the Bighorn, Texas. So he sent me this in along with his Turner Plus 3B, which I've already done some work to that already. But before we go any farther, there's some equipment's missing here for my workbench. Yeah, unfortunately, my signal generator decided that it was no longer going to work. So fortunately, though, I was able to troubleshoot it down to this 20 volt board. And I don't know if anybody has ever taken one of these apart. They're pretty... Hewlett Packard makes things pretty easy to not really diagnose, but see what the fault is. So in the case of these regulator boards, this is a 20 volt regulator board, you have LED indicators right at the top. So when these things, kind of sit on a signal generator like that, you can actually see exactly what's faulty. Unfortunately for me, I don't have extender boards for these, so I don't really know what's wrong with this. I'd have to start taking components out and, seeing what's wrong. But without an extender board, it's kind of tough. But fortunately, I was able to find one of these allegedly working on eBay. So I ordered a board. Hopefully, it'll be here in a few days. I can get my signal generator back. But this is obviously signs that it's time to start doing some upgrades to my signal generator. I do have this 2040 here that's been working fine. It's nice to have a backup so I can continue doing work. But that doesn't even compare to that 6040 I have. I'm sorry, that 8640 signal generator from HP. Thinking of going with something a little bit more, maybe a couple of models newer than the one I have. But man, do I really love that signal generator. It's rock solid. But anyway, yeah, so if you notice, that's what's missing here. Everything's kind of disarray, but it is what it is. So yeah, so he sent me this in along with that mic, and it does have, he did give me a list on the email. So he said the noise blanker is extremely quiet. I don't know if he means like it doesn't work, like he doesn't notice it, or if it's like when he turns it on it makes things extremely quiet. But I'll take a look at that. Meter may need to be looked at. Yeah, the meter is definitely stuck. Like I have an S9. You can see meter is lazy, if you will. So I gotta take that apart and clean that up. So he was right with that. Not much forward swing on modulation. He said anything else to fix, please do. Capacitors and alignment for sure. Yeah, and yeah, so the mic I already put a new end on it. He wanted it wired to a 4-pin Cobra. I fixed the looseness that was in the little grill there too, so everything is nice and tight. I tested it, it works. I have to recap it. I have caps coming in for that. I've been doing a lot of Turner recapping lately, so I ran out. But the radio seems to be in good shape. The cover was in good shape. Just typical dust. Right through where the grates, the vents are on the top. But it does receive, does transmit, like he said. Modulation is a little on the low side, but it also has a very low carrier as well. I think it's like 3.5 watt carrier on AM. But alignment will take care of that. Definitely a recap. You can see when I turn up. When I turn up the volume, you can see everything just kind of dims a little bit, and recapping is going to help with that, along with making sure that that rectifier and the voltage going to the to the actual board itself is correct. That's all part of the alignment. Even the noise blanker, the noise blanker should be a part of the alignment. You know, some people do overlook that, but generally, yeah, the noise blanker is part of alignment. Some of these controls are scratchy, so that's, you know, what I do when I got these in. I clean the potentiometers and the switches, so that way they're not scratchy. But I think that's probably what's going on with the noise blanker, because I can hear it's kind of scratchy. And yeah, so I'll take apart the relay, clean up the relay. Even though it's not bad, it's just good practice. I would hate to send this out and then, you know, a week or two later have that relay, you know, have you get super low receive when those things go dirty. Intermittent receive as well. So yeah, that should be, when you're doing a service on these, well, whatever, alignment and tuning, whatever you want to call it, on this particular chassis, that relay should almost be a part of the, you know, the recapping and the alignment, you know, cleaning that relay off. And yeah, so, but you can see it's, somebody's been in here before. Looks like that AM regulator has been changed. But yeah, it's overall, it's a good radio. Hasn't been modified in any way, hasn't been hacked up in any way, other than someone put a circuit breaker in there, which is nice. It's nice having that. You don't have to worry about fuses. Yeah, so somebody put in, you know, one of those circuit breakers. It's a nice feature. So leave that in there. But yeah, that's about it. So first off, I'm going to start off by cleaning it up, getting all that dust out of there. You can see down in there along the regulator and stuff. Yeah, right where the top grate would be for ventilation. Obviously, all the dust just settles in there. I mean, it's all over, but especially in the back area there. So that's first on the agenda, and then I'll get this recapped. So, all right, stand by. All right, well, the radio's all recapped. Still have to do an alignment, but here's all your here's all the caps, and also where is it? Here it is. C179's out too, just in case. Yeah, that little guy can be a big problem in these radios. So that's changed out too. Yeah, so I just got to do the alignment, but like he had stated before, so modulation really isn't that great. So let's go to AM. Put a tone. Where am I? Here we are. So it's only dead keying around like 3.5, but so that's 8 on AM, upper sideband. Right around 10. Same. So we'll get that a little bit better. And that was exactly what he was talking about. So get the meter light changed out. Somebody just left this, and that's the actual 13. That's the positive side, which is kind of sad that somebody would just leave that in there like that. But yeah, that's exactly how I found it. But anyway, let me get this aligned, and we can take it from there. Still gotta also look at this meter that is stuck, and do that as well. But I'll go ahead and do everything, and then we'll do one final video. All right, stand by. All right, it's all back together. I got the meter fixed and LED behind that. I don't know if you can pick it up, but this thing definitely took a tumble, because it looks like it's not the camera angle. It's kind of like twisted just a little bit, and I think it was whatever caused, it must have fell maybe on its the back corner there at some point in its life. But you barely notice it, but it is there. But other than that, it's a good looking radio. Yeah, nice looking President. So currently I have a S9 going to it. So it's going to be a little bit different view, but that is an S9. Still haven't fixed, well, my signal generator is still out of commission for now, but this one's working good. So yeah, the 2040's doing its job as a backup. But let's see what we got for sensitivity. Alright, so let's go down to minus 80, 90, minus 100, it's minus 110, minus 110, minus 111, it's 112, just about 112. I'll call it there. Minus 112 dBm. It's a really good listening radio. Alright, so now let's do transmit. I'll get this hooked up onto the watt meter and the dummy load, and we can see what it's doing for AM carrier and AM power as well as sideband. Alright, stand by. Alright, we're on channel 19 AM. Alright, let's see what it's doing for power. Now we're on 12. Alright, do a two-tone. Put a lower sideband. $12. Alright. You can actually see the waveform. Let me set you guys down here and I'll get the oscilloscope hooked up. Alright, stand by. Alright, I got it hooked up to the oscilloscope. Channel 19 AM. Beautiful. Alright. Let's do sideband. Nice looking waveform. Yeah, set up nice. It's gonna be a good sounding radio. And I think that's really about it. Nothing else to really show. We do our usual test now. I can hook this up to the dummy load and see how it sounds on the monitor radio. Alright, stand by. Alright, let's do a test here. So this is his mic. I haven't recapped it yet, so I don't think it's going to really change much on sound quality, but just to get a more accurate, just to hear a little bit more accurate as to what it's going to sound on the other end, we'll use the mic he's going to be using with this. Alright, let me try to dial this in, because we do have a powered mic here. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, audio, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing out this President Washington with this Turner Plus 3B mic. I think it sounded pretty good. That doesn't sound bad, huh? Try it again. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio, audio, audio. Yeah, I think it's sounding pretty clear. Yeah. Yeah, it's sounding good on the other end. All right, let's see what's going on air here.
My daughter, she comes here all the time and visits, and my other son, now that he works at the factory, it's kind of hard for him to come down, but I think he's coming down this year. We're going to take a vacation.
It's Fireball.
Hang out with me and ride the quads and dirt bikes there, breaker. He's 22 now.
The noise blank is working properly. I'll leave that on. Got an LED light right on it above it, so cut down on that noise. Lots of skip today. Someone's playing a flute, I guess. Wonderful.
Said something about Chris in Georgia there, Win Jim. Roger on that, okay. All right, I got a little confused there. You said he got 1 in the Carolinas and you got 6 in Georgia. What do you mean? You mean like breaks on that end or something? Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. He's got 1 acre over there in where he's at. Skyhawk got 1 acre. And you got the 6 over there, Windjammer. Okay. Now I'm not so confused, Windjammer. I'm rocking on.
Bye. Go around one more time.
Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's French. It's definitely lower sidebound.
Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lundi, mardi, mercredi, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, let's move on.
Amigo, 713 como bombil componente, está todo bom aí, que é teu.
You can kind of tell when your signal's coming in lower sideband if the needle's deflecting all the way back down to 0. Kind of sweeping fast. It's usually a sign it's lower sideband that's coming in. See. Germany. Oh, we lost him. That's impressive.
British Columbia, one on the side. QSY on frequency 380. QSY just 5 cases up, 5 cases down, please, on the 380. Thank you. Virginia. 028 Virginia. 319 in Washington State. I need to get some new material. Pacific Ocean. Any farther, you'd be talking to a wide sounding good coming into my receipt. That's what we yelled back at you because you have it.
Alright guys, I think that's it. Did enough channel surfing for one day. Got some pretty cool Germany skip there. And there we go, there's this radio. Ready to go back into service. Alright, who's here? One last time. I think that was Fireball. Alright guys, thanks for watching.